Gabe Kidd walks out and just fucking sucks. We say Yuta sucks, but I think we say it tongue in cheek and kind of lovingly because he's like our
Yeah.
guy. Gabe Kidd fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yuta sucks in the way that if we get 20 years down the road and Yuta's being inducted into an AEW Hall of Fame, we're going to lovingly chant Yuta sucks while he cries. But Gabe Kidd just sucks.
Just awful. I just don't like a thing about him. I think he's boring. Again, I think he's cosplaying as Conor McGregor.
I think he's an overactor, which is pro wrestling, so you've got to really be bad for me to, like, the bar is already here. The bar is overacting, right? So for me to be like, Jesus, this guy.
Now, I will say this, and maybe I'll be proven wrong as time goes on, but a lot of other people seem to like him, right? He's in AEW. He worked with Eddie Kingston.
This is the New Japan thing. Remember where they were like, they don't really do promos. They just get in the ring and wrestle fight. And it's like, all right, well,
does he do that well either? So he comes out and he's like, Darby, you suck. Come out. I'm going to fight you. Darby, I'm going to fight you. Come on, Darby. I'm going to fight you. And Darby says, oh, guess what? I'm right behind you. Gotcha, bitch. And then they start wrestle. Here comes the Death Riders. And we get Yuta out there. And before he even breaks a sweat, takes a skateboard with thumbtacks to the back. Like, you haven't even, I don't think at least, warmed up properly. And here you are, just 6 thumbtacks in your back. You know what I mean? And then, so that's the first half of this little melee. And then we get some fun, Tim. The weirdest theme, I should say, in pro wrestling, Hook, his song hits, and he comes walking out, and he's ready to help old Darby because he has that beef with Yuta. And before he can even get to the ring, the Opps just run right past him, and they start fighting. To his credit, Hook is like, well, I guess I'll still fight Yuta. And so they fight. What'd you make of the Opps thing before we get into kind of part 2 of that?
I said, well, I guess we're getting our answer to, is Hook still part of the Opps, right? Because he, like, music hit and he looked back like it's like you do when your tag partner's coming out, right? He wasn't shocked. He wasn't pissed. He just kind of looked. Now, that might be because Hook's not that great of an actor. They go running by and I was like, all right, I guess maybe he's an also, maybe the Opps can be 4 people.
Let's put a pin on that. Yeah, because they talk and we'll talk about what they talk about. But we get a whole melee, which then ends up with Darby and Gabe Kidd going to the back, outside. And long story short, Darby gets the upper hand, puts Gabe Kidd in a body bag, and then zip ties it, and then drags him down South Philadelphia, I guess.
I feel like we jumped the shark with that one. You overplayed the gimmick a little too much. They even went so far as to say, like, oh, he had this planned, right? Because again, you had a body bag and a chain and a truck that you have access to the keys to. So now, even if you planned it, Gabe Kidd interrupted the opening of the show, right? Am I to believe he interrupted that? You took the opportunity that you were going to otherwise do sometime during the show and just had everything stocked and knew that, like, you'd be winning the fight enough to purposely get him to the exact spot where you stored a truck with a body bag with a chain. It's too much. I don't believe you anymore.
Well, and my thing with the drag the person in a body bag down the street,
you get road rash, maybe. Yeah, but exactly. Like, go fast. Yeah,
go fast. You
do
know,
some convenient cutting. I know we're live, pal, but like, you know how to do, like, get a dummy in there and let's.
Or
look, it's wrestling. You remember the Michael Jordan commercial where the mom suddenly has a mustache to do a dunk? Like, I don't care if it's bad. Like, it's almost better if it's bad. Do an obvious dummy in a bag and yank that shit and yeet it at 100 miles an hour.
And also, and this isn't with this segment specifically, but also just kind of a general kind of rule that I've noticed with these kind of stunts. If you're doing the stunt, i.e. Darby driving the truck, go until you think they've already said cut. Because we even see the brake lights hit before the shot's done.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, all right, you're dragging this guy. Am I to assume now you're coming out of the alley and you're like, shit, I got to turn left, so I got to wait.
Yeah.
Blinker on.
Hot take? Undertaker and Hulk Hogan did it better on the motorcycle.
I know Darby has the coffin drop, and so then we did the coffin things, and so the body bag, I guess, but like nothing else about the package of Darby Allin equates like death to me, or you're dying.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, he's also like, he's willing to die.
He's willing to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is he should be like, I don't carry this around to you. It's like, so they'll have it when I inevitably get myself killed from doing something fucking crazy.